Hey there, just a quick reminder, we have a mentorship program if you're looking for personalized coaching and mentorship to help guide you to the next level of your interior design business, whatever that might look like for you, whether it's processes and procedures or what services to offer to how to incorporate wellness, intention, or spirituality into your projects. Come join us over at designcoven.com/join. Or if you're just in search to connect with other like-minded interior designers, you can join our free community, also located at designcoven.com/join. You're listening to the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. This is a podcast that guides you as a new or inspiring independent interior designer navigating your entrepreneurial path. Here, with my over 20 years experience, I will share my holistic approach to design with intention and ancient practices, including Feng Shui, all incorporating mind, body, and spirit into my design projects. You will also learn from seasoned interior designers as they give strategies and insight of how they built their businesses and continue to work in the field. Together, we will discover supportive trade partners, new ideas, creatives, and inspiring artists from around the world. I am your host, Rachel Larraine Crawford. Hello. Welcome to episode 130 of the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. I'm super excited for today's episode. I'm just coming off of Career Day. Our San Diego chapter of ASID put on Career Day, where we had 70 students come from all over San Diego County and ask questions. We did a beautiful panel, and then we did breakout sessions, which I was part of. So I got to connect with a ton of students, new and aspiring interior designers. They had so many wonderful questions. It was great conversation. Conversations lasted into the breaks, into the lunch, and then also afterward. And I am just feeling super inspired by all these young, inspiring students that are coming into the field of interior design. Super pumped up about it. And I thought I would share the 5 top questions that I was getting from these students, because I think everyone could probably benefit from it. And if they had questions, I'm sure these are the same sort of questions that you might have in the realm of, how do I get into the interior design business world? So I'm going to dive into that. But before we do that, I, of course, am going to set our space. I am lighting a candle, connecting with the element of fire, one of my favorite elements. Creativity, spark of inspiration, passion, desire, all the things that get us sort of fired up and ready to take on challenges, get to the next step, that kind of thing. So got our candle lit. I'm going to pull a tarot card. For all the students that were there, I created these cute little packages with tarot cards, crystals, a little affirmation that came inside, and links to the podcast and all that. So super fun. Alrighty. And that reminds me, I want to do a giveaway. So if you're listening to this episode, please give a honest 5-star review if you feel called, and then share it on your Insta stories. And I'll pull from the stories on Friday of this week. This episode is airing on Tuesday, which is the 10th. So I'm going to pull on Friday the 13th. I will pull someone that shared this episode and gave a review. And I'm going to send you a handmade beeswax candle. I'll send you 3 tarot cards, creating a little reading for you, a crystal from my own personal collection, and a handwritten note from me to you, in hopes that that will spark some inspiration your way as you explore and venture on your path of interior design. So make sure you do that. And I'm pulling a tarot card for today, just kind of what we might need to know here. Oh, we got the Lovers card. Lovers, this is my life path number. It's the number 6. It's the give and take. It's the connection. It's partnership. This could be a romantic partner, but it can also be a partner in business. And I feel like I am a partner with you. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, want to start a discussion. I'm here to collaborate, connect, and take your business to the next level. So I love it. The Lover's card. This is probably one of my most favorite cards. Like I said, it's my life path card, and you can find out what your life path number is. All you do is add up the date of your birthday. So the month, the day, and then the year. Add all that up until you get to a single digit, and you'll get your life path card number. And then correspond that to the tarot cards. Okay, so question number one that I think I get the most just from everyone and anyone that I meet for the first time that's trying to get into the interior design field, and that is, how do I start a job in interior design, especially if maybe I don't have a degree or I'm starting school. What I did is I started working in a showroom. It wasn't even a showroom, it was a store. I worked at Sears when I was 17 back in 1999. I shared that with everybody. I did custom window treatments for Sears. So I would go into people's homes and do measurements and design window treatments. I worked in the bedding department. I worked in the small appliances department, and I sold furniture. And that was an entry-level job. I was just graduated high school, and that's the department that they put me in, which was just funny that, it all came to be that I was going to go into interior design. And that wasn't the plan initially. I was actually a theater major. I wanted to design sets and costumes. And the second best thing to that was working in interiors. I didn't want to leave San Diego. I grew up here, and there's not much in the realms of theater and going in that direction, more than like you have to move to New York or LA. But I would definitely start in a showroom. It might not be the most glamorous thing. Like you might work at a West Elm or Living Spaces or, one of those jobs that just kind of gets you in the door. Look at showrooms that sell tile, furniture, or fabrics, that kind of thing, just to start, because that's where you make connections with other designers. I was working in several showrooms where I would assist designers. They would come to me looking for certain items, and I would source the products, email them, kind of just be their assistant in the showroom for whatever they needed, just to show my how responsible I was, how efficient I was, just to also for them to learn about my personality. So that's one thing that I would definitely recommend, is find out where they shop and get in there so that you can connect with those designers. Also, another way to get into the design world is go to networking events that cater to interior designers. The American Society of Interior Designers, ASID. You can go to those meetings without being a member. Just pay, go, mingle, meet with other designers. Let them know that you're interested. Let them know that you're in school. You haven't graduated yet, but you're looking at this field. Another organization, the San Diego Architecture Foundation. I go to those events. There's a lot of architects, other people that are in the design world that may be adjacent to interior designers. Great way to just show face, like show up, let people know who you are. Don't be afraid to connect. Don't be afraid to just go, even though you don't have a job in that field. The other thing you can do is join Design Coven. We are a community of interior designers where if you are here in San Diego, come with me. I will be with you networking, so you're not doing it alone. Our group is so wonderful. They connect and support each other all the time. So definitely get involved. And if you're not in San Diego, get involved with your local chapter of ASID or any other things that, again, are connecting you into the design world. You just have to kind of go out there and be in it, immerse yourself as much as you can. The next question number 2 is, should I niche? Should I get into a niche? And I, just from my experience, I definitely would. You want to stand out and you want to be known for something. And if you're not sure what that is, I would start brainstorming. What is it that you like? Is there a fashion that you like? Is there art that you like? How can you bring your personality into this? Maybe you are from another country and you have a different perspective, and you want to bring that into the city that you're in, and maybe you want to serve people that have that same perspective. I would just really think about the things that get you fired up. It does not have to be exactly design related. I started with the spiritual realm of kind of what is my own essence, and I'm bringing that style in to my projects and what I'm showing. So I definitely would recommend niching down. You want to be known for something, especially like if you want to be maybe a speaker. I know I'm wanting to do more speaking events, and I'm speaking on niche. I'm speaking on branding and marketing and that kind of thing because I've honed in on a particular aesthetic, and I'm known for certain things. So think about what that is, and it doesn't have to be that way forever. You guys can always change and reinvent yourself. But start showcasing what that is, which leads me into our next question. And that question is, what can I do to show that I am wanting to do design without having the experience? You guys are living at a time where exposure and being able to create a brand is so much easier from when I started back in, 99, early 2000s. There was no real way to showcase my aesthetic. I didn't have Instagram. That wasn't a thing. I don't even think Facebook was around at that time that was readily available to just showcase my style. So if you don't have any design experience, I would start creating mood boards of an aesthetic that you want to be known for. Create mood boards or design aesthetics for maybe people that you want to design for. Maybe you want to design for celebrities or a certain band or a actor, an actress, or an author, somebody that you aspire to be. And just think of like your most beautiful, perfect client that you would love to design for and create something for that person. Share brands and actual like lighting pieces or furniture that you aspire to bring on in a project. Really showcase what you want to design. I wouldn't, if you're looking for high-end, this was sort of another one of those questions. If you're looking for high-end clients, share high-end products, share brands that cater to that client. You're not going to want to share something from Target. You're not going to want to share something from Living Spaces or Home Goods. If you're trying to attract a higher-end client, you want to showcase the things that you want to do more of. And then you can always do behind-the-scenes stuff. Like if you're working on a little project, show them behind the scenes. Even if you don't have a finished portfolio, resume, looking project to photograph, show the behind the scenes, show your character, show your personality. How do you work? People love that kind of stuff. People love raw, authentic things. So don't feel like you have to be super polished. Stories especially, it's super fun to just share like what you're doing and how you're integrating different aspects of yourself into your design practice. So definitely showcase all of that. The next question, how do I start my design business? How do I get new clients? When I went off on my own, I knew that I was taking a leap of faith. I knew I needed a website. That was first thing. Again, you guys are living in a time when making a website is so easy. Go to Squarespace, go to Wix, whatever it is. Even Houzz has free templates. If you create a Houzz Pro profile, your profile, you can create a website with that. So take a photo of yourself, make sure that you're being seen, create a collaboration, create a mood board, go get materials, check out materials, put tiles together, fabrics together. You can make so many things. Photograph your own home, create a little vignette to get something up on the website, share all that stuff again on your Instagram, and then tell people. This is the other thing that I spoke so much about today is tell people that you've got an interior design business, that you're looking for jobs. If people don't know you offer interior design, they're not going to hire you. So put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to put it on your Instagram. Don't be afraid to put it on any other platforms that you're doing. Don't be afraid to tell people that you're starting a design firm. There was a great student that came over. She already had her business card. It was like, I'm looking to, we're starting a business. And it was like, great, tell people about it. Like, have you shared that? And it was kind of like, no, share it. People want to know. They want to support you. And the other thing that you can do is you can offer a service at a discounted rate, or maybe, something for free. Maybe you're going to do a one-room refresh for somebody so that you could get some content, but put it out there. Because if nobody knows that you're offering it, they're not going to hire you. Trying to think of, I wrote down 4 questions and I said 5. But those are like the main pieces on how to get into this world of interior design. And if there's anything else I can say, it's just about being consistent. Keep showing up, keep reinventing, keep sharing, keep talking. You can't promote yourself enough. I feel like you can't show up enough and let people know that you're interested. And I have another one, another tip on getting into the design world. Start doing your research, connect with brands that you are aligned with, especially with interior design. If there's people that you are admiring and want to work with, connect with them. Connect with them on Instagram, it's almost like stalking, like all their posts, comment on all their posts, share their work, connect with them, ask, what does it take? What are your qualifications for, an admin position or an entry position? What are you looking for? Do you guys require a bachelor's degree in interior design? What are the recommendations? Just really start asking questions. Let them know that you're interested and be seen. If they're holding events or they're doing things in the community, go to those events, introduce yourself. Like I said, it's all about exposure, being seen, and being true to who you are. I really would seek out brands and design firms that you feel truly in alignment with, that you can feel excited about being part of. So it's also just really about being intentional and mindful about the firms that you're wanting to work with. That's all I have for now. If you have any questions to any of this or want follow-up, please reach out to me. I'm so open to connecting with all of you. Let me know what you thought. I'm here for all of it. And I just want to thank you all too for listening, and please join the Design Coven community. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you need. And don't forget to leave a review, post it on Instagram stories, so that I can send you a beautiful care package, as a thank you. It will go into a poll for me to pick one of you out, and excited to send that out to you. I love it so much. Alrighty, thank you so much. Take care and happy designing. You've been listening to the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. If it's one that you have been enjoying, please share with anyone else that you think can benefit from this knowledge, and leave us a 5-star review. That helps us get seen and found by other new and aspiring interior designers. And if you're looking for mentorship, I invite you to join our club here at the Design Coven. It's a bridge between school and real life interior design. We get in much deeper there. We have virtual and in-person events, so everyone is welcome. You don't need to have a design degree to be part of it, just an interest in holistic interior design. I also want to thank our editor, Marcy Ferry, and lastly, Kinseth Thibodeau, who is our music composer. Until next time, be well, and we will see each other soon.